Good morning, everyone. Please sit with your back straight, feet on the ground, hands on your upper thighs. Gently focus on your third eye, above the bridge of your nose, between your eyebrow. We're going to start with breathing and to clean your Kundalini line. To breathe in, you can, if you can, visualize the air moving from your tailbone all the way up through your backbone, all the way to the back of your head, and then moving to the center of your head. As you exhale, reverse side of it from the center of your head to back of your head, all the way through the backbone, all the way down to your tailbone. Do this a few times. It cleans your Kundalini line. And if you had any stress during the week, it will clean that out. So let's do that a few times. You may feel tingling. That is basically you are raising your vibration, which is good. So let's continue doing that a few times. When you inhale, you can say hum, H-U-M, or hung, H-O-N-G. When you exhale, you can say so, S-O-W, or you can just say om in your head. Really, it's all fine. Now, we're going to go through cleaning our auric layers, starting with actually, before we do that, we're going to clean our chakras. See that beautiful light, golden light, coming from multiverse above from the sky, entering your crown chakra, which is on top of your head. You can visualize, if you wish, each chakra like a flower, lotus, or rose, or whatever flower you feel comfortable. And see that this beautiful golden light is covering your crown chakra fully and completely. It cleanses and energizes. It moves down to your third eye. My cats were being a little bit naughty. Goes into your third eye, which is center of your head. It's covered in golden light fully and completely. It cleanses and energizes. It moves down to your throat chakra at the center of your throat. It's covering it in golden light fully and completely. Cleanse and energizes. It moves down to your heart chakra at the center of your chest, where your sternum is. It's covering it in golden light fully and completely. Cleans and energizes. It moves down to your solar plex, 3 inches above navel. It's covering it in golden light fully and completely cleanse and energizes. It moves down to your sacral chakra, 2.5 inches below navel. It's covering it in golden light, fully and completely cleanse and energizes. It moves down to your basic chakra at the end of your tailbone. It's covering it in golden light, fully and completely cleanse and energizes. Then the beautiful light travels through your legs. It goes all the way down to the Mother Earth, travels further to the core of Mother Earth, where this golden light begins to spread throughout during our meditation. It's rejuvenating and healing energy. With our gratitude and thanks for all the bounty that is giving us Mother Earth. That sliver of that travels back. It goes through your legs. It goes through your rare chakras, Ming, back, solar, back, heart chakra. It goes up. As it does, it covers them all in golden light, fully and completely. It cleanses and energizes. And it travels up toward your crown chakra and it joins the multiverse. Now you have a beautiful line, golden light from the multiverse connect you to Mother Earth, and it goes through all your chakras. Now we are going to start with our auric layers. If you can visualize you're in a bubble, you're at the center of the bubble, and the first auric layer is the bubble. The golden light, it's covering your first auric layer. So it's covering the bubble fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the second auric layer, the golden light expands to cover your second auric layer. It's covering it in golden light fully, completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the third auric layer. Again, expand the bubble to cover your third auric layer. It's covering it in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the fourth auric layer, the golden light expands to cover the fourth auric layer, and it's covering it in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the fifth auric layer, the golden light expands to cover your fifth auric layer. It's covering it in golden light fully, completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the fifth auric layer, the golden light expands to cover your fifth auric layer and it's covering it in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the sixth auric layer, the golden light expands to cover your sixth auric layer and is covering it in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the seventh auric layer, the golden light expands to cover your seventh auric layer and it's covering it in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Now we are moving to templates, the same principle. Starting with the first template corresponding to your basic chakra. It is covered in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the second template corresponding to your sacral chakra. It is covered in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the third template corresponding to your solar plex. It is covered in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the fourth template corresponding to your heart chakra. It is covered in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the fifth template, corresponding to your throat chakra. It is covered in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the sixth template corresponding to your third eye. It is covered in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Moving on to the seventh template corresponding with your crown chakra. It is covered in golden light fully and completely. Any and all blockages, anything less than love, dissipate, disintegrate. Now, take a deep breath and exhale anything that does not serve you. Now we're going to dispense with cords. If you could visualize there's electrical plug with a cord attached to it, and that's attached to your energetic bodies from one side, and on the other side to other incarnated being, wherever they are, whoever they are. You can dislodge them from both sides with your intention, and then see that it all disintegrates or transmute into bright white light and absorbs within your energetic bodies on your side, and on the other side, it absorbs to whoever is that incarnated being, and it's absorbed into their energetic bodies. And all the cavities, everything, since you're using light, is all already plastered with light. So there is no reconnection. Or you can say, any and all coercive links, any and all karmic links that no longer serves, any and all energetic links from us to others or others to us, transmute into bright, luminous white light. And absorbs from our side into our energetic bodies. Now, visualize all your, if you can, if not, set your intent, all your auric layers, templates, they all are completely in light, in between, in the grooves, all around your chakras, outside, inside. Everything is just bright, luminous white. Any and all stray thoughts, any and all junk thoughts transmutes into bright, luminous white light. You may feel lightness after. Now we're going to open chakras, starting with the basic chakra. Each chakra is like a cone with the whiteness away from you. Starting with the basic chakra, to open a chakra, you extend it fully 9 to 12 inches, and you rotate it clockwise to rotate it clockwise. Visualize a clock in front of you with the handle moving from 12 to 3 to 6 to 9 to 12. Starting with the basic chakra, you extend it fully toward the ground. You rotate it clockwise. And if you can't visualize, just say it in your mind's eye, I'm extending my basic chakra fully, rotating it clockwise, or I'm opening my basic chakra now. You may feel the energy or hear the energy, the whooshing sound of it or the sound. Or you may not, and that's okay. Starting again with sacral, which is 2.5 inches below navel. You extend it fully in front of you, rotate it clockwise, or say, I'm extending my sacral chakra fully, rotating it clockwise, or I'm opening my sacral chakra now. Moving to solar plex chakra, 3 inches above navel. Extend it fully, rotate it clockwise, or say, I'm extending my solar plex chakra fully, rotate it clockwise, or I'm opening my solar plex chakra Now, heart chakra where your sternum is, extended fully in front of you, rotated clockwise, or say, I'm extending my heart chakra fully in front of me, rotating it clockwise, or I'm opening my heart chakra. Now, throat chakra, the center of your throat, extended fully, rotated clockwise, or say your mind's eye, I'm extending my throat chakra in front of me, fully, rotating it clockwise, or I'm opening my throat chakra. Now, third eye chakra between your eyebrow, above the bridge of your nose, from the center of your head, you extend it fully in front of you, rotate it clockwise, or say, I'm extending my third eye chakra fully, rotating it clockwise, or I'm opening my third eye chakra. Now, crown chakra, top of your head, you extend it fully toward the sky, rotate it clockwise, or say, I'm extending my crown chakra fully, rotating it clockwise, or I'm opening my crown chakra. Now, you're now at 7th frequency. Now your mind's eye say, I'm of high frequency now, and no astral entities at this level or below levels can attach to me. See that they all just slide away, and there is a very strong vacuum that is just sucking them all back to multiverse. Anything in the grooves of your chakra, your auric layers, your template. Repeat, I'm of high frequency now. No astral entities at this level or below levels can attach. And just see that they slide off like you're a Teflon. And it's sucked in by the vacuum back to multiverse. Good. Now we're going to start our meditation. Today's meditation, it will be to connect to source and to energize. Energize our energetic bodies.
And what I'm going to do is just to create a way that shows a method of connecting ourselves in totality to the source, and that will energize our body. Okay. I've given different examples where we open the chakras, for instance, and that provides a level of energization of the body. But what this is going to do is this is going to link us up to source entity energy to energize the body. Okay. So let's close our eyes. And if you're not already in a straight backed chair, find a straight backed chair before you close your eyes, of course. Sit with your back straight and your feet flat on the ground. Your hands palm uppermost on the upper thighs in the location where the upper legs meet the lower body. And I want you to visualize that your human form, your body, is just floating in space. This space is an infinitely large bubble. But I want you to move your body, this visualization of your human form, in a recumbent posture if you wish, lying down, sometimes called a supine position for meditation. And I want you to visualize that it manages to move to an area where you can see the demarcation between the frequency-based environment that it's in to the next frequency-based environment, the next level upwards. So it's like being inside a balloon, where if you're inside the balloon, you can see the inside surface of the skin of the balloon. So just position yourself reasonably close to this surface. Now, from our perspective, this surface is the demarcation between the environment that we're in a multiversal environment, and the other space that's outside of this multiversal environment, that is pure source entity, structure and sentience. Now, the body can be energized in a number of different ways, some of them physical, some of them meditative, some of them using various different yoga-based exercises. But what we're going to do now is we're going to connect a number of known locations for energy junctures on the human form to the energies that are outside of this bubble, this balloon, this multiversal environment. We've ignored the different frequencies within the multiverse, we've just gone to the outer edge. And I want you to envisage that the points of connection are going to be the ankles, the knees, the hips, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the root or base chakra, the sacral chakras, solar chakras, heart chakras, throat chakras, spiritual or third eye chakras, and the crown chakra. And what we're going to do is connect a little string of energy to each of those points. And collect them together in your hands, so to speak. So connect a string of energy. If you want to imagine that you're plugging them into like a socket, and like an electric socket, you can do, or a jack plug, or simply just sticks there, you can do. But put one of these pieces of energetic string onto the left ankle. And then another one to the right ankle. So you've now got these two ankles connected to this string that is collected in a bundle in your hand. The other ends of the bundle are simply just hanging free at the moment. So you've got one end of the bundle you're going to connect to these different parts of the body, and the other end of the bundle is going to be connected to something else in a moment. Okay, so take another piece of energetic string and connect it to your left knee. In this visualization of yourself close to this inside edge of this demarcation line between the multiversal environment and pure source entity structure. And then another piece of energetic string and connect it to your right knee. and then get another piece of energetic string and connect it to your left hip, and another piece of energetic string and connect it to your right hip. And again, another piece of energetic string and connect it to your left wrist, and another piece of energetic string connected to your right wrist, and another piece of energetic string connected to your left elbow, and another piece of energetic string connected to your right elbow, another piece of energetic string connected to your left shoulder, and another piece of energetic string connected to your right shoulder. Now we need to use the chakras to connect to. So you get another piece of string, energetic string, and connect it to your base or root chakra, and another piece of energetic string and connect it to the front aspect of your sacral chakra, another piece of energetic string connected to the rear aspect of your sacral chakra, and then another piece of energetic string connected to the front aspect of your solar chakra, and another piece to the rear aspect of your solar chakra, and another piece of energetic string connected to the front aspect of the solar chakra, another one to the rear aspect of the sacral chakra, another one to the front aspect of your heart chakra, another one to the rear aspect of your heart chakra, another one to the front aspect of your throat chakra, and another one to the rear aspect of your throat chakra. And the last three, another piece of energetic string will be connected to the front aspect of your spiritual third eye chakra, and another piece of energetic string to the rear aspect of your spiritual third eye chakra, and the final piece of energetic string connected to your crown chakra. Just think of it just sticking there or connecting there. You've now got connections to all of the major areas that can be used to energize the body. The rest of the bundle, the other ends, I want you to visualize these other ends being part of a great big multi-point connector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. At least 24 connections in there. Connections in a connector. Okay, think of it like one of the connectors that you have to connect a peripheral to your computer, such as a projector or a printer. Okay. Now I want you to take this connector and look along the inside edge of this, the inside edge of this balloon, this demarcation line between the universal environment that we're in, the multiversal environment that we're in, and the energies that are source. And ask source to provide the opposite connector, the male or the female side of this connector. And in front of you you'll see the opposite connector being created on the inside surface of this bubble. So put the two connectors together and you're now connected to the energies of the source outside of this environment, but creating a direct connection between you and all those different points and the source. To make this work properly, just visualize a switch, very simple switch right next to this connector. And turn the switch on. And you can leave that switch on. And as you turn the switch on, this switch turns on energy that comes down through that connector, down through these pieces of energetic string, into all of the different chakras and all of the other body points, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the hips, the knees and the ankles. Energizing the spiritual, physical and the gross physical aspects of your human incarnate vehicle. Feel the difference. Some of you might feel heat. Some of you might feel your body tingling. Some of you might be feeling pressure on the area of your third eye. Some of you might be feeling or hearing tinnitus in the right ear or in both ears. Just feel the energy coming into you, recognizing that sometimes people don't get any physical feedback. That's generally because they're already operating on a high frequency anyway, and we don't get the offset between the base resonant frequency of the human form and the energies that are coming into them. Just bask in this energy that's coming into you. Feel your body becoming recharged, re-energized, lighter, younger, faster, more capable, quicker of thinking. You can leave this switch connected if you wish, turned on I should say. You can leave the connector connected, and you can turn off this link with source to energize your body at any time. You can leave it turned on, or you can turn it on when you feel the need to. It's there for you all of the time now. If you feel tired or fatigued, just visualize these connections to you still being connected to this inside edge of the demarcation line between this multiversal environment and the source entity structure and energies and sentience, and just flick the switch and know that you're being energized and recharged. So whichever you want to do, leave it turned on or turn it off and reap the benefits later. You can slowly come back into the room that you're in.
You can stay a bit longer if you wish, enjoying. And we are going to now set our intent. Before we do, I'm going to stop the recording. For those who are not joining us for setting intention, you can grab a glass of water and ground yourself and move your body parts.